Let us talk about recreating ourselves. A lot of times we have heard this one thing, that if you keep doing what you have always done, you keep getting what you have always got. Yes? Have you heard this? Have you heard this? Tell me in the comments below if you have heard this, or if you have tried this for yourself before. If you keep doing what you have always done, you keep getting what you have always got. Well, this is at least true, very, very, very true for me. And if I want to change the outcome of the next few years, or the next 5 years, or the next 10 years, I need to change what I have been doing. I need to, if I want to change the output, I need to change the input. If this human body is a computer, it's far, far, far ahead of a computer. So if this is something like a computer, and if you want a different output, you need to change the input. And when I say you need to change the input, it means you need to recreate yourself. You need to make yourself better. You need to make yourself different. You need to do something different so that you start getting different results, different output. Yes, and today we will be learning, we will be knowing what are the things that you should be doing, you can do to recreate yourself. Would you like to know? How do you recreate yourself? How can we recreate ourselves? We have got this human body, we cannot do anything about it. We cannot change the shape, the size, anything about it. But we can change a lot of things about it. We have it in us that we can change a lot of things about it and still have the same body. Yes, a far better one, a far healthier one, a far more intelligent one. But yes, you need to recreate yourself. And let us talk about the 5 rules, maybe the 5 laws of 5 rules of 5 ways how you can recreate yourself. Yes, excited. You want to know how you can recreate yourself. You want to know how you can improve or change your next 5 years. If you are not doing anything today, the last 5 years and the next 5 years are going to be exactly the same. You are going to face the exact same problems that you have faced in the last 5 years. Nothing is going to change if you do not recreate yourself. Nothing is gonna change if you do not change yourself. So let's start with the first way how you can recreate yourself. Investment. Start investing. Not in the mutual funds, not in the stock market, not in gold or in real estate, but start investing in yourself. This is what I did. When I saw that I was stagnant, I was not going ahead, I was not growing, nothing different was happening in my life, and I was really irritated and frustrated out of this fact. What I understood was that I need to start investing in myself. Start investing in yourself first, and you will see that everything else in your life has started changing. Now, how do you invest in yourself? How did I invest in myself? I started reading books. I started attending online webinars. Well, this only happened, in the last 2 years, when I started reading more books, when I started going to more seminars and webinars, when I started learning from a lot of people. Because before that, I always had a feeling that I'm very smart. I always had a feeling that I know it all. I don't need to learn from anybody. I can do it all. But trust me, you do not know it all. You cannot do it all. You need people. You need to learn. You need to know new things. The time is moving really fast. The world is moving very fast. And you need to move. If you want to keep pace with that speed, you need to invest in yourself. You need to upgrade yourself. You need to upskill yourself. You need to keep learning. You need to unlearn and learn. You need to keep getting in touch. You need to be in touch with the new generation, the Gen X, the Gen Y, the Gen Z. You need to be in touch with everybody. So you need to start investing in yourself much before then. You start investing in real estate, mutual funds, SIPs, real estate, whatever you think that you are investing in. That is a waste of investment. You are wasting your money, you are wasting your time, you are wasting your effort if you haven't yet started investing in yourself, but you are investing in all of those waste things. There is no return at all. The best and the maximum return of an investment that you can get, which would be tax free, is investment in yourself. Try this out. Number 2, you need to go out and connect with people. You need to leave your shell. I know, you know what, I had been a person who was extremely introvert, who never spoke to anybody, who always thought that I do not need to know anything from anybody, and I always stayed in my comfort zone. Around my team members, around my family members, I never went out, and I still am somewhere very much reluctant to move out. But yes, being inside, I have started moving out. I've started to connect with a lot of people. I've started knowing a lot of people. I have started to learn from a lot of people. So you need to start moving out and associate yourself with, connect yourself with the right people outside. People who have been successful, people who have achieved for something for themselves, people who are, who have a vision, who have a growth perspective. Go out and associate yourself with them. This was rule number 2. This was what you need to do to recreate yourself. Number 3 is credibility. All of us are very, very, very much worried of our credit rating. The CIBIL score, well, this is far more important than your CIBIL score. And somehow there is no platform where you can go and see this credibility score, but it is always there. It is your credibility score. How much can you yourself trust on yourself? If you make a commitment to yourself, do you make sure that it is fulfilled? If you make a commitment to your family members, do you make sure that it gets fulfilled? If you had made a commitment to your friends, are you making sure that it is fulfilled? If you made a commitment to your neighbors, if you made a commitment to your relatives, if you made a commitment to your employees, your employer, your customers, your clients, are you making sure that it is getting fulfilled? How much credibility do you have? Do people trust you? Do you trust yourself? Do your friends trust you? Does your client or your customers or employer or your employees trust you? This is your credibility score. And how can you grow this? How you can make it better? By keeping up with your words, by doing whatever you say, by not having a difference in what you do and what you say. That is how your credibility score improves. No matter, these things can always be started. These things can always be worked upon. If you had not been working on it till now, you did not know the importance of it, you never realized the importance of it, you need to start doing it now. You should be the most trusted person in your neighborhood. If there's any problem in the neighborhood, the first name that everybody's mind come up with should be yours. Your clients, your customers, if ever they are in any problem, the first name that comes to their mind that should be that Sawan is the best person to solve this problem. That is how your credibility should be. That is how much people should be falling back on you. And when your credibility score is here, you will see the change. You will see how different you have become. You will see how much of respect you get, how much of money is of something that will all come anyways. But the respect that you get, it's a different feeling when people respect you, when people are eager to meet you or connect with you or speak to you. You get a different feeling, and it is non-comparable with any amount of money that you might have. So credibility score. This is your mind, right? You need to feed your mind with the right data. Like I spoke about the input and the outputs. So this is your human mind. It needs to be fed with the right kind of things. And how do you feed your mind with the right kind of things? By reading good books, watching good movies, going for or connecting with good friends, good people, going out for seminars and webinars. Feed your mind with good things, good data, good input, and only then the output would be good. This is very important. We, after getting our certificates and degrees, we stop feeding our brain with anything that is useful. We only feed rubbish things. Scrolling social media, watching Netflix, watching YouTube videos. We are only dumping our mind with rubbish. You need to start feeding it with good things. Like we talk about eating healthy, you need to feed your mind with healthy things, good things, positive things. And that is how the output would automatically change. Feed it right. Challenge yourself. Always challenge yourself. Do not be stuck with some old belief that you have about yourself. This is bad. We very often, what happens is, we stop challenging ourselves, because we think that we have either accepted the defeat, we have either, most of the times we have accepted our defeat and we stop challenging ourselves. Most of the times we feel lazy and we stop challenging ourselves. Most of the times we feel that we do not need to do anything new and we just stop challenging ourselves. Well, no, stop doing that. Start challenging yourself as much as you can. So these were a few things that you need to do to recreate yourself. There are a lot more things that I can talk of, and I can actually keep going on and on and on for hours when I talk about, or when I say about recreating yourself, getting yourself better. Things like knowing your why, working for 100 hours a week or 80 hours a week, keeping your body healthy, working out every single day, doing meditation, doing yoga, being a kid once again, be curious, be a kid once again. There are a lot of things that you need to do to recreate yourself, but the first 5 things that I said you are really important. If you are able to implement those first 5 things, the rest of the things would automatically follow, because you would get into the process of recreating yourself. Once you get into the process of recreating yourself, you would automatically see that the other things are coming in. When you read those books, when you feed your mind with healthy things, you would automatically see that the other new ideas of recreating yourself are coming in. But those five are the framework. The 5 that I told you are the most basic ones, the most elementary ones. So what are those 5 rules? What are those 5 must-dos that I just said to recreate yourself? Let us hear from you in the comments below what those 5 things are. If I remember it right, the first one was investing in yourself. Number 2 was associating with the right people. Number 3 was the credibility score that you have. Number 4 was feeding your mind with the right things. Number 5 was always challenge yourself. Do not be stuck with your old beliefs. These 5 things, if you follow, you can recreate yourself. You can make yourself a better person. You can live a completely different life from the life that you lived in the last 5 years. Your next 5 years can be completely different. And I know that you want a different life. I know that you are not happy with your current life. I know that you want to change something about it. And to change something about it, if you want to change something about your life, that change has to come from you. No place in the world can bring that change. The change has to come from within you, and to bring this change, you need to change. You need to recreate. And if you follow the 5 rules, you can change yourself completely. Believe me, trust me, I have done this for myself. You can do it for yourself. And if I have done, if somebody like me can do, you can definitely do. Try this out and tell me in the comments below if you are successful with this.